Kabale University is set to make history by conferring its first ever Doctor of Philosophy PhD degrees at the upcoming graduation ceremony scheduled for Friday 25th October 2024. The event, which will take place at the university's premises, will see a total of 1,671 students graduate across various academic disciplines. Speaking at a press briefing ahead of the ceremony, Professor Kigezi, the university's Vice-Chancellor, hailed the occasion as a significant milestone for the institution. She remarked, explaining that when the university was still private, it was only permitted to offer master's programs.
Right now, this graduation, you remember we had another graduation in June, where we had about over 1,000 students graduating, and we are now having another one in October, because we had studied admitted in phases because of the COVID pandemic. For the first time, which is our real academic growth, we are going to graduate people in PhDs with PhD awards, Doctor of Philosophy, which is the highest qualification. This is in business administration. We have got other doctorates being taught, that this is the first group, and we are very proud of our pioneers whom we are going to interact with so that they can tell the community about their experiences. So we are proud of our two pioneers.
Professor Kigezi highlighted that this transition has enhanced the institution's capacity to attract esteemed academic professionals, a development made possible through the support of the Ugandan government. She also expressed pride in the university's evolution into a hub of higher learning that can now produce graduates at the highest academic levels.
Why am I emphasizing these masters and PhDs? It shows the growth that we have. And at this point, I would like to thank the government of Uganda for helping Kabale University to become a public university, because we have gained the confidence of the public. That's how you see the numbers soaring. We have gained the confidence of the teachers. We have many professors compared to many universities, associate professors and professors. We have PhD holders, almost over 200 PhD holders, and we are doing well. And as the communications officer explained, we are very proud that these things are happening and we need to tell the community.
The pioneer PhD graduates are Caroline Murezi, who will receive a PhD in Business Administration, Entrepreneurship, and Dr. Paul Turiahebwa, who will be awarded a PhD in Business Administration, Finance and Accounting. Both scholars are seen as trailblazers, leading the university's new wave of academic excellence. Reflecting on her achievement, Caroline Murezi shared that her decision to pursue a PhD was largely influenced by Kabale University's transformation from a private to public institution.
The time when we began, there had been a myth that PhD programs never end before lapse of 5 years. But I'm very grateful to the Almighty that it has been done in a record time of 3.5 years. It has been a very interesting, tasking, and rigorous journey. But I'm very grateful to the processes at Kabale University. It's the reason that it has been possible. When this program, I think, was designed, it was programmed very well that all the requirements for students for all this period were available.
I started this journey in August 2020, and this was a both thought and the research, which means they call both coursework and research. I first had 3 semesters of classwork, very rigorous classwork, and then after the 3 semesters, I started on the writing of the research. My area of research was in tax administration, tax administration and revenue collection performance in commercial enterprises of Greater Mbarara.
Dr. Paul Turiahebwa, another PhD graduate, used the opportunity to advocate for greater awareness on tax regulations. He encouraged the Ugandan government to launch more comprehensive campaigns so taxpayers can better understand their rights and obligations. Dr. Turiahebwa also suggested that simplifying tax regulations could lead to higher compliance, ultimately boosting government revenue.
The results or the findings from my research will impact positively community, especially the taxpayers in the region and beyond, the stakeholders, including government, in informing policy, because I discovered that one of the factors that affect revenue performance was non-compliance by taxpayers. Not because they are not willing to pay the tax, but they are not getting the right information.
A total of 1,671 students will be graduating. And by category, 2 of these will be awarded a PhD. The master's programs, the 54 will be graduating. Then postgraduate diploma, 23, then bachelor's degrees, 1,189.
As Kabale University prepares to celebrate this historic graduation, it stands poised to continue its upward trajectory, empowering students with advanced academic opportunities and contributing to Uganda's national development. This story was compiled by King Solomon Tunamasko and Norbert Ndiamhachi for Kigezi Television.